Hello students, for those of you who have been working from home and you are behind on the activities that we've been doing in class, let me go ahead and explain the Impressionist painting assignment. This has really been a fun assignment for the people who are working in class. They've done an excellent job making these paintings. So you will need a canvas panel. You will need paint. So you'll have to go to Walmart to get those supplies. If you're in Shawnee, you can go by Hobby Lobby. You can work off of an 8x10 canvas board, or you can work from a 9x12, that's fine as well. And here in a second, we'll walk out to the hallway and I'll show you a few examples of what some of your fellow classmates have created. They've done a really nice job with these assignments. So you'll go into Google Classroom, you will go into classwork, you're going to be in the color unit, and you will scroll down. You may have to click view more because these last few activities probably won't show up for you. So when you scroll to the bottom of color, you will click view more, and then you will see the Impressionist painting right here, sketch, and the Impressionist painting. So I want you to sketch out the painting first. You get 10 points for the sketch, and then you get 15 additional points for the completed painting. So if you click on both of these assignments, it's going to have the exact same assignment in both assignments. I broke the grade up because we're supposed to have 2 grades per week for students, so I started giving students grades for their sketches. But here's the assignment for the painting. Students will learn about the Impressionist and Post-Impressionist periods in the modern art period at the tail end of the 1800s. Students will also explore different artists from these times and learn about their paintings. Students will study one of their paintings, creating a replica in an effort to learn how these artists set up their compositions and focus on the brush strokes that they use to capture light's effects on the canvas. Students will also learn about the subject matter that was important to paint during this time period. So the activity prior to this is the Impressionism and Post-Impressionism PowerPoint with images of different artwork by different artists in those 2 art periods. And you were supposed to complete a study guide writing 5 facts for 7 specific artworks. So you can use one of those images in the PowerPoint as the painting that you want to replicate. So in this example that you see below, here's a list of the materials: paper, graphite for doing the preliminary quick sketch, watercolor paper, or you can use canvas panels, a thick paper, that's why I said watercolor paper, acrylic paint, palette, water, paper towels, and brushes. So for this assignment, you will be creating a study of an Impressionist painting by one of the artists who worked during the time period. You can select an artwork by Edward Manet, Pierre Auguste Renoir, Edgar Degas, Claude Monet, Mary Cassatt, George Seurat. You can also select artwork from an Impressionist or a Post-Impressionist painter like Paul Cézanne, Vincent van Gogh, or Rousseau, or perhaps another Impressionist or Post-Impressionist painter that you've researched on your own. So try to emulate the artist's strokes when you create the artwork. And again, this is an image of the dancer at Le Moulin de la Guette, and we looked at this image in the PowerPoint. And then below is a student version. A student recreated the painting, okay? And this is the painting that I actually have in my classroom in the back. You can see right here, okay? So, looks pretty good. I'll show you another example of an artwork that a student created. This is a painting called Almond Blossoms that one of my students created. It is a Vincent van Gogh painting. When he was in an insane asylum, he looked outside of his window and he saw an almond tree blossoming, and he decided to create a painting of that. Okay, now out on the bulletin board outside the art classroom, you can see students have turned in different paintings that they've created. Some of these artists are Renoir, Paul Cézanne. Some of them are Impressionist artists that we did not study. Vincent van Gogh. So hopefully these will give you some inspiration. Okay. Now, once you've completed your painting, you can take a picture of it and upload your image into Google Classroom. And if you don't have access to paint, send me an email and I'll see what I can do to help you, okay? Don't be bashful. All right. Let me go ahead and go back. So if you actually go into the Impressionist painting assignment and open it, you will see the same exact document. So you need to turn in two things, your sketch and the actual painting, okay? And you'll use your sketchbook to sketch out the image quickly. Doesn't have to be a highly detailed sketch. And then you'll draw the image onto either a sheet of paper that you're going to paint on, a thick paper like maybe watercolor paper, or a canvas panel that you buy at Walmart, okay? All right, if you have any questions, send Miss Church an email. Thank you.